Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Welcome back to the new video of HTML series. In this video we are gonna see HTML block and inline elements. Okay, so first of all let me explain you what are the blocks and what are the inline elements. So every HTML element has a default display value depending on what type of element it is. Okay, so basically there are two display value types. One is block and one is inline. Okay, so first of all let's see what are block level elements. So a block element always starts with a new line and takes up the full width available. Okay, so just consider a block in real world. So block is something which expands from all the sides, right? So that is what called as block. So let me show you the code. So let's create a new file, tut9.html. Let's save it and let's start with our boilerplate of code. Okay, so inside the body let me take any tag. For example, let's take a block level element. So as I mentioned over here, div, address, article, aside, all these are block level elements. Also table is also one of the block level elements. Okay, so let's take div. Inside the div I want to take header tag, and inside the header I'll write something like this is inside div tag. Okay, so I'm styling the div so that we can see the actual size of div. Okay, that's why I am styling it and I am giving the background color to div. Okay, so let's go to the web page. Yes, so this is what div is. It takes all the length available. Okay, it grows from all the length possible to the right side and all the length possible to the left side. Okay, so this is what div is. Element next to div. Now let's see the element which we write next to div, where it comes. Okay, so refresh and here we can see every every block level element has a property by which whenever we write an element next to it, it directly comes on the next line. Okay, and also block level element always starts with new line. Okay, so these are few of the rules which we must understand. Now let's go to inline elements. An inline element does not start on new line. Okay, for example, span is one of the inline elements. Let me show you inside the code. Let me go to code. Okay, so before the div or before the block level elements, let me add some text so that you can verify the property of block level elements, that block level elements always starts on new line. Okay, so element next to div and previous to inline. Let's say span is one of the inline elements. So inside the span, let me write this is span. I think this span should come inside the header tag, but let me give it a try. We can do the changes. Okay, so this is the span thing should come inside the header tag. Let me go back to code quickly, and you can see that div, that is block level element, has came on new line. Okay, so let's focus on inline element now, which is span. Let's bring the span elements inside the header tag. First of all, let me try it by typing on same line, and it doesn't work because every inline elements need to be inside the other tag in which we want that inline element. Okay, so here we want the inline element in header tag, that's why we brought it in header. So yes, now it is working. You can see clearly the inline element. So let me style the inline element so that you can see how much length inline element acquires. Style, background color, blue, and Ctrl S and hit the refresh button. Okay, so this is how inline element looks. It takes the width only the needed for the text. Okay, and it does not acquire all the line or all the width. It only takes the width which is needed to fit the text. So this is the important thing. Now yes, so here we finished the block and inline level elements. So if you want to see more videos from HTML series, CSS and JavaScript, make sure you subscribe, and for all the code and notes material you can check out description. So do subscribe.